Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to try out an updated Secrets of Power version of Boba Fett Data Vault. Everybody's pretty familiar with this deck, but I do want to note some of the cards that it did get from Secrets of Power. And that is, let's go ahead and hit cost on this just so we can go ahead and down the line. We get Top of the Summit, which is super huge with all the indirect damage you're throwing around. And we also got Cinta Kaz. This can be something when you build a board, flip your Boba onto something. We're not up against Yellow Villainous where they can like bamboozle the crap out of us. But play this and get an attack out of it right away, which also plays around Bamboozle, which is really nice. Still the same amount of capital ships in the deck. We got the Devastator, we've got Ruthless Raider, we've got Dornean Gunship. Nothing else really added to the deck in the capital ship area, but Top of the Summit, super huge, right? Comes out on plot, deal 3 damage to each damaged unit. With all the indirect going around, this probably can just like board wipe a lot of people, correct? That's what I'm thinking. So, if you like this deck and you're interested in Boba Data Vault, go ahead, click the like, click the subscribe, leave a comment below about what you might add into this deck, and we'll catch you in the games. Alright, we're up against Mother Talzan Yellow here, which is the big one that's popping up everywhere right now. I'm going to go ahead and take the initiative. That seems pretty good. Starting on an HK, not the greatest. Like, we don't have the most amazing curve here. Not the most amazing curve here. I'm wondering if I should even keep this. This doesn't feel great. We have a Top of the Summit, but I think this is a bait hand. Alright, this is probably a little better. We can go ahead and drop this. I think this is a little catch-all, so we'll go ahead and drop that. We have 3 in the deck, so that's good. That's good. But I think I'm going to start on the HK. Maybe we should have started on the First Order. Who knows? Could flood the board a little bit here, but I think I'm going to play the Dornean here. So let's drop the First Order Stormtrooper. Let's just go ahead and hit into base. Yeah, that's probably fine. They'll pass. They're probably going to have some sort of Power of the Dark Side effect this turn. But if they sink it all into base, we're kind of chilling, right? Top of the Summit's going to come out and be able to clear this stuff up later. Now, forgive me if I do anything wrong in these games. This is my first time actually piloting Boba Data Vault at all. But I do enjoy watching the deck go off. So I have seen what it can do. But normally I'm a red-green heroic aggro player. So they just play Bamboozle just to get it in the yard. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go in Boba. Me. Trigger opponent, please. That's fine. Indirect damage to the opponent. I'll claim here. What are they doing? Interesting. Well, good news is I can overwhelming barrage, but I don't know if that's correct. I might just want to play the Dornean Gunship. That also seems probably fine. Because that way you play around Power of the Dark Side a little bit. Trigger the opponent, please. I just want to make sure I have a ship around for when this happens. Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's go ahead. Indirect damage to the opponent. Claim. So they had a Bamboozle. What's the likeliness they have another Bamboozle? Right? That's what I'm thinking. What is the likeliness they have another bamboozle? Okay. What if we could just play this, but that doesn't help us. Yeah, let's just... This doesn't feel great. I'm going to deploy... I'm going to do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll trigger top of the summit, that's fine. They have to, like, answer it now. Top of the summit's really sweet. Really sweet for this deck. Anakin does not do what it wants to. Yes. I think honestly the open fire's gotta go. Sure. Let's go ahead and Planetary Bombardment. We'll deal the extra indirect to the opponent. Let's go ahead and hit base. Pass. Open fire is actually good now. HK is probably less relevant because they have so many bodies on the ground. Sure. Sure. How do I want to do this? Let's go ambush here, hit into the base. Now they like have to claim, right? They could not because I still have another swing, but if they don't, I just win. So let's slam, pass. Another Planetary Bombardment's like guaranteed, right? And that's game. Sick. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright everybody, we're back at it with Colonel Ylar and Bread. See what we can do here. I don't have much of a play on 1. I do have a 3. You know, we're going to keep this for experiments. Experiments and experiments only. Let's drop the Dornean. We'll play the Stormtrooper and claim. Sure. We'll drop the open fire. My idea is ramp this turn, so let's go ahead and we'll deal indirect to an opponent. They'll probably just throw it on the dude. But if they put it here, then my dude lives. Wow, they put it on the base. Then we'll resupply, play Dornean Gunship. And that is fine. I don't need to double ramp this game, so that's probably great. Dornean's just gonna be good. So we're gonna be able to deal 2 indirect. This will be able to... They put it on here. We're probably fine. Claim. They put it on the base. Interesting. Okay. You know, honestly, HK is not going to be where we want to be right now. I do have a Cinta, so let's go ahead and deploy here. We'll put 1, 2, 3, 4. Trigger Cinta, attack. That's fine. We get to claim. We did the thing already. We're expecting people to do stuff like this and not allow us to have our dude very often, and that's fine. All right, let's drop the silencer. I think, honestly, I could overwhelming barrage to deal with quite a lot right now. That might be the way to go. I think I will. So let's go here. That's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I will deal 1 indirect as well. Then even if he has overwhelming barrage, it doesn't do a whole lot. And then this kills Yularen. So unless he's got a Cinta. But I still think we can trade here, and that's fine. So it puts 2. That's fine. Okay. I think honestly we just slam into base. I don't even care. Sure. Do I just claim? I think I just claim, honestly. Check this out, dude. Check this out. Let's throw Pryde down. So, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear up a lot. Trigger the 1 indirect to the opponent. And we'll put it here. Sure. I am going to just take that out. For sure. Now they have nothing to ambush in on the ground. Let's claim. Probably could have got in with the 4, but that's fine. We're on course to do well. Let's say that. I'll trigger, I'll ambush this. Overwhelm. And now I have lethal in play. My thought process was just claim initiative, play Maul, have lethal, and play with the Devastator. So they play a Deidre Miro, that's fine. I'll just clean up with the Devastator, and that's game. We'll catch you guys in the next one. This deck feels insane. Alright, we're up against Asajj Ventress Data Vault. All the Data Vault decks. This is a mulligan. We do have a Cinta, but that's not good enough to keep this hand. This hand is also atrocious, so we're just gonna leave. Alright everybody, we're up against a Grand Thrawn yellow deck. Let's see what we can do. This is a keepable hand. Which 2-drop do I start on? Kylo's or HK? Probably HK. Do I keep OB or Gunship? Gunship's not insane here because I don't have Planetary or more ships, so another HK can go down. That's fine. Sure, I'll play out Superlaser tech. Cinta can go down now, and now I can just like double ramp, but that also doesn't really matter much. Yeah, man. Throw some indirect. Hopefully they don't have another resupply or another power of the dark side. That would be insane. We could probably drop the resupply here. I think we just deploy as a pilot, deal 4 damage. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and just be done. And then use Cinta, attack, deal indirect. Because if they put it all on the base, we're like very far ahead. And now we claim. Sure. So that legacy run's gonna be a problem for sure. How do we go about this? Let's overwhelming barrage here. We'll go 1, 2. And just call that good. They'll try to wipe a bit. They're going to be able to wipe at least one thing, right? But then they're like stuck with nothing. Let's go here. Play Pryde. They have to attack something. I'll claim. We can drop a Pryde here. This is going to be sweet. So what I can do is Maul, ambush here. And we still have a bunch of damage. I should have swung a Pryde first, I think. But it's probably fine. Because now they're just like dead on board. I get to claim. So they played that on Cinta, correct? Yeah. Let's throw one of those down. Let's just go here. So this is going to make them get rid of Chimera. Or they could put it all on base. That's fine. I'm just gonna deploy what I can here. Let's go indirect. And then I'll probably play Firespray. Me. And that's game. Alright, this deck feels sweet. I like the upgrades it got. It still feels very competitive. If this is a deck you're interested in, go ahead and leave a comment below. If not, we'll see you guys some other time with another deck you guys like. Make sure you give God some praise tonight. He is Yahweh. He is life, the truth, the way. We'll see you.